Yo, what up? Alright, so as is tradition, early morning video when my eyes look dead. Some of you might have missed it, but on my live stream right now, I'm just doing a 0 to hero versus passive Matths. So what that means, a 0 to hero, is that we go on fresh accounts, fresh PoE accounts, we buy tabs. Thanks, GGG. You're welcome. We buy new tabs, and then we start super fresh with this current league economy and try to reach a certain money goal or like any special goal. Here, the goal is going to be to get a headhunter. So the first between him and I to get the headhunter wins. There's no price on the line or anything. It's just, I guess, like street cred that you win. So here, it started 2 days ago. I went with the idea to play an ED Contagion Magic Find Trickster. That was a terrible idea. I leveled the character as a spell slinger, made it to maps, level 76, I think. I realized very quickly that this was not the way. That was not the way of the blaster. I'm pretty depressed. So what do you do when you're depressed like this and your build doesn't work? Well, you just reroll. And so I did just this. So yesterday, day 2 of the 0 to hero, I rerolled Saboteur. I went with the strongest build, Seismic Trap, called Bates, and I played 14 hours straight yesterday to make it to level 88. So that's the character here, and I want to go over the character and my progression and what my plan is going into this race against passive Matths. Update you every day as well. It's a Seismic Trap. I did not follow any guide in particular, even though you can check Matths YouTube for a guide. I just followed PoE Ninja, biggest DPS, and and there it is. Now, you can see my gear is pretty bowling, right? You see like a 6-link +1 Carcass Jack, 2 Cold Iron points. You can see the Devouring Diadem. I got 21 gems. So my character is like really bowling right now. I can do endgame, I can kill Shaper, I can kill Sirius, even though I'm not there yet, but I will be today on stream. How did I get this money in the first place, right? Here is every time past level 51, every time I leveled up, I would go to the Rogue Arbor and get contracts, especially Counter Thaumaturgy, Lockpicking, and Deception. Those are to me like the 3 best. And Counter Thaumaturgy, I think people are sleeping on it. It's really good. You can get currencies, you can get really good rewards, and you can find spreadsheets online to show you like what good rewards you can get there. And then I started farming this. Now I got a little bit lucky. I got stack decks, so you have to sell everything when you do this type of stuff, right? Like if you want to get an edge early, you have to sell everything early. So I sold like all the stack decks. I sold a bunch of things. I did Chaos Recipe to afford my Cold Iron points. And then for this, so this base, it was 6 socket and it was 30 chaos. So how did I make 30 chaos? So I was blasting maps, I was using a tabula, and this character is so strong, you don't need like any upgrade. Once you have your 2 Cold Iron points and your Deer Stalker, you don't need any upgrade to just progress into like deep yellow maps. But this 30 chaos, fighting a Conqueror. So fighting Conqueror, I got a card, the Strategist. That's an inspired learning card, and that drops on Conqueror. So I got the card that sold for 125C, I think. I got 2 Dementophobia cards that sold for 23C each. And a bunch, I got a Delirium Orb that sold for 17 chaos. So a lot of things like this add up, and now my character is really bowling. You can take a quick look at the skill tree. It is fairly defensive. I'm using Grace, so the aura setup is like Grace, Pride, Killer Bots, Defiance Banner, and then Herald of Purity. So we use 5 auras because of the Devouring Diadem, and this gives me like tremendous damage. I've got only 4k HP and 15k evasion, and I cannot use my Ghost Shroud anymore because I'm using Eldritch Battery via the helmet. So that's kind of a bummer. That was a big defense source, but I think we'll be fine, especially with the dam we have here. Level 21 Exsanguinate, that was 20C. Level 21 Seismic Trap, that was 15C. So that is it for the update for today. But now I want to talk about my plan because I still need to make a headhunter. So let's take a look at my atlas and see like what the plan. Like, as you can see, I'm doing tier 14, tier 16 maps already because the character is so strong. So at some point I had 40 chaos left, and what I did was buy some like the cheapest tier 14 I could find in Valdo and in Cairns, and those were Haunted Mansion and Cemetery. So I bought 6 cemeteries. Like some were corrupted, but it was just to prog the influence, and then Haunted Mansions, and I could buy 12 maps with all my money. So I did just this, and this allowed me to progress, and now I have a pretty good mapping base. I got a pretty good map base, as you can see. I got 12 tier 14, 3 tier 15, 6 tier 16, including a Val Temple, because I corrupted a couple maps. So I got a Val Temple here. This is going to be very important. So the plan, I'm honestly not sure. I'm kind of winging this, but what I want to do is triple favorite, like unlock the triple favorite slot from Valdo and maybe Cairns. And ideally, I would start with farming bosses, a lot of bosses, and get my first, I don't know, like maybe 20 exalts by farming invitations. I think I can farm invitation on this character and then reroll to a MF character. So what I think I'll do is I will, once I'm ready, right? Like once I'm ready like to double favorite, triple favorite, what I'll do is respect this character in KB Assassin because I am sick of leveling. I cannot level anymore. I've done it twice in 2 days. This is too much. This is simply too much. As you can see, I'll show you like this mess of a character. Rags to bags, level 73 trickster. I think what I'll do is just level a lot and then use all the regrets that I found and just respect this one to an assassin, kinetic blast, magic finder. The goal being to farm cemeteries and sell all my towers in bulk. That would be the goal. And I think this is going to yield really, really good results and then just grind on. I kind of want to avoid towers. I'm really, really burnt out on towers. But all I know is like Headhunter is falling hard in price. So if it continues to be the trend, then it's going to be complicated, especially if Matths starts crafting. I might get some Hamlet, I might get the harvest things and do some crafting. I got a spreadsheet of my own of things that are easy to craft that yields very, very good money. So if you want to see all those small things, how do I get from 106 chaos, which is a lot because I found another expensive divination card and a bunch of other things that I sold. From this to a Headhunter, come watch my stream live. There's a lot of winging. There's a lot of winging it, adapting to whatever I find, to whatever the strat I think is going to be the best at the time. That is pretty much it. This is a very low effort video. I'm sorry, but this is all I got. And if you want to keep updated, you are not able to watch the stream, this is it. So this is, let's try the slash played. This is 14 hours, 42 minutes. There's an hour of AFK there. I was online preparing my stream yesterday. So that's like 14 hours of gameplay. Level 88, pretty much full geared. I don't have any cluster set up yet. I'm going for this because I don't have the money. Like cluster is like 1x, I think, the one that I want. The triple stat with strength. It's pretty expensive. This is subject to change. That was it for this video. I'll post another video tomorrow to keep you posted on the progress of this character and also like the money. So yeah, to just like TLDR, the strats is going to be do some boss killing, hopefully get some drops, get some good divination cards, get some fragments that I can sell. Then do this until I get about 20x. Get a full set of MF gear for a Kinetic Blaster Assassin, get the build going, and then farm cemeteries for browser stash and also sell towers. That's my plan for now. I might do some crafting in between the bossing in Hamlet, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much for watching. The rest of the action will be live in a couple hours at twitch.tv/somad, and I'll be waiting you there. Thank you so much for watching. That was Somad. Bye.